GM everyone, welcome to Do Your Own Research podcast show. Welcome. Please introduce yourself
Thank you
to
very
us.
much. I'm Nanok. I'm the regional manager for Africa with MEXC.
Yeah, so welcome Nanok to Do Your Own Research.
Yeah,
I'd just like to ask you a few questions about
certainly.
MEX. So, what's your position at MEX?
Okay, so currently the regional lead for MEXC in Africa. Yeah, and basically my work just mostly involves developing communities around Africa. I mean, because uh, there are a lot of exchanges in Africa, right? But then each time you still see that there's a lot of opportunity in Africa, and those opportunity has presented us with a lot of things that we can also take advantage of, right? So that's the reason why we're here, to be a part of the community and also get to offer a number of things as well.
Yeah, so for those of us who are new to probably crypto and blockchain, MEXC is a crypto exchange. I usually call it a shop where users can just go and buy crypto or even trade about crypto. So we're here with Nanok, and so what are you doing different apart from all the other exchanges out there, because there are quite a number of them?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So because how large the African community is, it will be almost impossible for just one particular exchange to be able to cater to the needs. There will always be need for people to look for options. Now, a number of other things that we do differently begins with we have we have over 4,000 tokens on our platform. More tokens on our platform than you would have on most other platforms, and you have the bulk of those also tokens available for you to trade on derivatives. Now we have the lowest fee in the industry, so which means while other exchanges are like charging you for huge amounts or maybe something a little bit on the high side for you to execute your trades, we consider, because we're very user focused, so we consider that, and then we are very the least, actually the least trading fee in the entire ecosystem. We actually offer that. So in addition to that, and also the fast listen token that we also have, we have the ambassadorship program. Now, one of the problems that you would also agree to was that in Africa there is employment issue,
Sure.
right? And that's because we have the population that is wider or bigger than the available opportunity. So now we have created a lot of how do I call it, program to be able to cater to the African community. One of them is the ambassadorship program, right? The ambassadorship program basically gives you, as a person with influence, maybe it could be in your street. That's the funny thing. You could be very widely known in your street, right? That might be an opportunity for you to convert into something reasonable, because one of the opportunity that crypto would present to you is the opportunity to be able to virtually turn anything into an opportunity to make money. So
Yeah.
if you're popular in your street, you can canvas those people, get them into the education of crypto, and then from that you could also start getting something out of it. So that's one of the things that the ambassadorship thing would do for, also for students who are in school, who have growing popularities as well, and who are very dedicated to the crypto space. This is also an opportunity for them to use. So there's a lot that we actually are offering, and we're looking to do more for the African community.
I think I'll link the description to ambassadorial applications on the episode description.
Okay.
And just going on with the MEXC, and there's something else that I would really like to know. I noticed MEXC lists a lot of projects, even the smaller ones. How do you ensure that, of course, we know crypto is primarily known as scam for the people who haven't learned.
Of course.
How do you mitigate this? Like, you ensure you've listed projects that are not scam, that will scam the community.
Yeah.
How do
So,
you do
given the rate at which MEX is listing, I mean, that would be something to really, really consider. And definitely it's something that we internally and our team, our listing team also take very, very good practice in doing. So we have a vetting process, and a capable number of teams. There's a procedure for how for requirements or necessities that must be fulfilled by any project looking to list. Now, while our procedure are not particularly rigorous like most exchanges have,
Sure.
but they are very thorough in terms of security, because like I said, we are user focused, right? And at the end of the day, we don't want to list any token that is going to cost the people money, right? So that's why we are one of the most preferred exchanges currently, and our reputation is growing by the day. So we have a very thorough process of vetting through projects that want to list on MEXC.
And as you are talking about some opportunities like the ambassadorial programs,
Yeah.
Are there other programs that probably we can look forward to, or maybe you're planning for the African community?
Yeah. So one of the things that I've also come to notice is that the word community, it describes Africa as a whole very well, because we have a system of life or a way of life that allows us to live together. Maybe in small groups, but we always live together. And because of that, it also brings a form of opportunity that can be maximized. Now, for in terms of opportunity, there are people who take trades, right? And then but they have the skill to trade, but they don't have what's it called, like the necessary requirement in terms of like funding, financial funding, to be able to trade. Now we have a project coming up for Africa. It's actually more like a prop trading kind of situation where we make the money available, you make the trade, and then we could, you get to make some money out of that. So now it's now a thing of where you have your skill, but we give you the platform, and then we give you, some of the requirement that is necessary as well for you to start implementing that. So I think this, alongside the ambassadorial program, are like two major things that I think Africans can actually like benefit from a whole lot. And I think currently now, Africa is like the only place we're currently looking into launching that, because I think it's something that is going to be very, very useful, for the African community. Africans are very, very, very vibrant. We're always looking out for opportunities, So that is an opportunity, and with a lot of people, with a lot of influx we're having into the crypto community, I think the African ecosystem will be able to benefit a whole lot from these two programs.
Yeah, and just on that, I also noticed that for someone to probably get into trading, you of course have to learn or some educational programs.
Yeah.
Does MEXC also have some robust
educational programs? We have educational programs, and we also even have materials that we can even support communities also with, for them to be able to train their community as well. And something I didn't even have before was that people who have communities that were with a lot of enthusiastic traders, they can also come on our platform and become an affiliate. And we have a very good reward ratio for our affiliates. So it's also an opportunity that can also be taken advantage of on the platform. So we do have quite a lot, of things to offer the African system.
Yeah, I think we will not exhaust everything in this particular episode.
Definitely.
Maybe how have you found Kenya Blockchain Crypto Conference?
To be very honest with you, I think the event is quite exciting, right? Although I think a number of things could also still be worked on to improve, but overall, I like the enthusiasm of the Kenya community as a whole. You could see this genuine curiosity and this dedication, the willingness to want to like put in effort into making something work. And I think that is something really, really is something that can be emulated, by a lot of other, communities as well. But I do like it here, in the Kenya community, and I enjoy the event mostly because of that.
Yeah, in Kenya we say karibu tena.
Okay. What does that mean?
Karibu, just welcome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So MEXC, what has MEXC brought to the KBCC conference and just the Kenyan ecosystem or what have you also gained from the conference and just our place as a whole?
So now what we have brought is our presence, right? Because I know prior to now, the brand is not particularly known or common in the Kenyan community. So what we have brought and what we also hope would follow after this event is that more people get to understand, especially those who have interacted at our booths, gets to understand more about what MEXC can offer and is currently offering as well. Then in terms of what we've gotten from it, we have a couple of people who showed interest, in the service that we offer. Some of them are also talking about becoming ambassadors. Some also want to join our affiliate program. Other people are just curious about the platform as a whole. So yeah, I think we're gaining what we are hoping to gain. It might not be at the level of what we're expecting, but it's a start. Like they say where I'm from, drops of water makes an ocean. If it continues to drop, it's definitely going to be something. So I think it's something that can be built on, and then hopefully, we can. But we have enough to accommodate the Kenyan community.
Yeah, I think what you're saying is true, because I've been using MEXC since 2022.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
I just started hearing about it here a few months ago. So yeah, it's still new, and we're looking forward to embracing it.
Sure.
I believe that competition brings the best out of the best from others. So with MEXC here and other exchanges, it will probably make the community vibrant
Yes.
and even better.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think we'll probably just wind up. Maybe
Thank-
if you have something you'd like to share with the
Yeah, just to add to what
enthusiasts.
you said, at the panel yesterday, one of the things that was said was that product is a very necessary part of anything you're trying to offer. But the part for me is not even just particularly the product. You could have a good product, but the delivery of the product might not be good. So it's mostly about product delivery. If you have good product delivery, then I think your product will really get the attention it needs. Now, if I'm going to say anything, I would tell people to look out for MEXC because this is the next big thing. At MEXC, we go all in, or if we need to go in, if we need to go out, we go all out. We don't save strength for any particular delivery. When we need to do something, we go for it. And I think, given that it is new in the Kenya community, when something is new, it offers opportunity.
Yeah.
Now, for people who are like maybe traders or whatever, it gives you an opportunity to be able to, especially for onboarding, you could amass a number of people. You could grow influence, right, with that as well. So this is an opportunity that I think a lot of people in Kenya should take advantage of. So because MEX is coming here to stay, and we're looking to expand even beyond the Kenyan community.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and just get the benefits, and finally, remember to do your own research. And this is not financial advice.
Yeah.
See you in the next episode.